personally, I really like building small houses in The Sims way more than I like building big houses. And ever since we've been able to move where the windows are within an apartment in The Sims, I found it even more exciting to try and renovate these apartments and see how many Sims you can fit in a space while making it like semi-reasonable size-wise. So today I'm gonna see if I can renovate this one bed, one bath apartment, which I believe is in the Spice District in San Myshuno, and turn it into either a 3 or 4 bedroom house that can comfortably fit 8 Sims. This one is 17 Culpepper House, and it is the cheapest apartment you can get. I believe that does not have the Needs TLC lot trait. So personally, I absolutely hate the Needs TLC lot trait when it comes to The Sims because that one is just impossible to fix, and your Sims end up so stressed out that you can't really have them live their lives. They just spend so much time stressing about the rats or whatever else is going on in their apartment that they do not function in life otherwise. And although this lot does have the Gremlins trait, which can also be annoying because you have to fix stuff in the apartment all of the time, I find it significantly less annoying than the Needs TLC because at least you can like max out your handiness skill and then fix stuff up. Or alternatively, if you really want to, you can like hire a repair person and they'll come fix it while you sit there. But it doesn't mess up your Sim's entire day or their entire life if you have your appliances break. Whereas if you have the Needs TLC, your Sim's just so stressed out to function. I'm thinking this may need to be just a 3 bed. I really wish I could move this door because it's kind of messing up my bathroom placement. I'm considering having one like windowless room basically, but that still makes my bathroom placement pretty difficult. This is my other idea, was to just draw this line and then we can have 4 equal-sized bedrooms, except that also puts a weird bathroom placement. That means the whole entirety of the living area is gonna be this tiny little bit. And now I know it's gonna be small if I'm trying to fit this much in such a small space, but this seems kind of excessively small to me. I could also do more of a 3 bedroom vibe and squish 3 people in 2 of the rooms. I don't think this is any better than what I was initially planning. In fact, I think this may be a worse layout than whatever I could have come up with. So for argument's sake, let's say this is the living room. There's no way to make this a comfortable hangout area for the amount of Sims I want to fit in here. I think I maybe have the final idea. Oof, this entry hall is awful. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay, I think this is my favorite layout so far. The bathroom will in fact be tiny, but that is life. But actually, maybe I had a different idea. Oh my gosh, I keep going back and forth so much. It's going to take me 7 years to decide. What was I just doing? I think I'm just going to do a Murphy bed in the living room and then 3 other bedrooms. For doors, we're putting 1 door, I believe, right here. 1 door more or less right there. And then door. So we actually are able to get a very good amount of kitchen counters via this method, which I think is good because if you have a huge family you want to cook for, having counters is probably super helpful. So yeah, in this area I want to put a table for 8. I like to have enough seating for as many family members as possible, so I try to have 8 around the table and then 8 sofa seats as well. That's obviously not always possible, especially in like a huge family and very small apartment situation like this. Weirdly, this is kind of feeling like the best option, but I'm hating the layout right now. It feels like a community center to me, which is not the vibe I'm going for at all. So my ideal living room has a 3-seater couch right there, which I don't think works out super well if I also want to have a lot of seats. Because to me, it's sad if you can't fit the whole family at the table. But I'm also a little bit limited in terms of space, if you could not tell. So I could do something like this where there's only 4 seats at the table and the rest just eat at the couch. I wonder if I move the bathroom, that would be better. So this is the bathroom plan as of the moment. That does cut deeply into what I was planning to have the kitchen. But you know what? We will figure this out. I might be truly doomed for this one. Let me see. I actually do not like rooms of this shape in general. When they're too wide, I have trouble furnishing them. And then now the hardest part, where to put the TV. Technically, I can go like this, I guess, and put the TV here. I think this makes the space look even more boring and, of course, a little bit smaller. The other option would be to put it like right here, but that seems like quite literally no one would be able to see it. So I guess I'm going for right here. So that's more or less the kitchen and living area set out. I want to, of course, change all of the furniture because this is ugly, but we're going to call that layout done. I'm actually wondering if I just put like an archway instead, if that would be cool. And then I want an archway here. So this kind of leads you to the bathroom area. And then on the outside of the bathroom area is going to be, there's going to be a sink right here and then a shower area and a toilet area. So multiple people can use the bathroom at once. And then we have 3 bedrooms in this corner. I should also probably add windows. I think I'm going to go the original style that was in the apartment. But definitely, I don't think it'll match the original placement. It always takes me so long to find these windows. Thinking probably 2 of these for the living room. And then for the triple, we can put 1 triple here, 1 triple here, and probably a double on each of these. Now, I kind of want there to be brick on the outside walls, but a newer, like more modern looking brick. Is that brick? No, that's plaster. The half plastered brick. Since the Murphy couch, there's only one style of Murphy couch, we're gonna keep obviously this style. I think I do want to add a bookshelf like it originally had. I'm thinking like a dark color. I wish there was a slightly more orangey one, but I guess let me see what colors this bed comes in. Can always do turquoise. That looks like a basketball. Like the whole house just looks like a basketball with that one. I think maybe 1 red wall and then 1 completely white wall. Don't like the white wall, but I like the other wall so far. I think I'm doing too many textures. It's quite possible I've gone nuts in terms of textures. You know what? I'm just leaning into it. I'm wondering if maybe a simple black like that would be best. This might look absolutely nuts, but I'm gonna lean into it. I do want these cabinets to be lighter though, so we're just gonna go the light wood. Actually, I think I can get away with using this. I would also like to question, if you have money for an apartment that's this fancy, why are you cramming 8 people into an apartment this size? Is this too orange? I feel like it might be. But I also kind of like it, except for the blanket on the side. Do all of the reds match? No. Is it impossible to make all of the colors match in The Sims? Yes. I do want to add curtains. I'm not sure they'll fit, but I kind of think like floor to ceiling curtains would look amazing. I'm actually liking this way more than I thought I would. I've kind of been throwing random stuff in, and somehow it's fitting together. Since it's a small space, I think I'm going to do a glass table for the kitchen. We do need 2 high chairs, so we're going to get 2 of those. I don't know why I like the high chairs in red better. I love how I took the smallest apartment and filled it with some of the most expensive items, but I do love how it turned out, so I can't be super mad about this. I'm just leaning into how expensive this place is gonna be. If you can't remember your building height, just test it against the stove. It becomes so obvious. If there was a way to sort for stuff that's slotted on this shelf, that would be incredible. I kind of think I want this to just be a mirror. Specifically this mirror. Maybe like this. And then on this one, I think I know what painting I want it to be. Cool. I think I want different kitchen lights. I initially was gonna go recessed lighting, but I don't really want to anymore. Oh, I need floors too. I think I'm gonna go with a dark wood. Actually, I kind of want carpet in the bedrooms. Normally I don't carpet my bedrooms, but I'm kind of feeling it on this one. Just like this fluffy carpet. Alright, so for the bathroom, pretty much black marble is what we're going for. And then on the walls, we'll do light green for the tile for now. I realize I also need to change these doors. I can either do a fancier wood or a modern. I'm kind of leaning towards these ones are my favorite. So for the bathroom itself, it's going to be very simple. I'm honestly thinking a sink like this. We have the wet bathroom area where you have a shower or a tub if you want. And then just like an average toilet. And that's the bathroom. I actually think I want a different rug. It's so hard to remember like where my other swatches of stuff are. I am in fact looking for the zebra rug. So for this bedroom near the toilet, I'm actually thinking it'll be a teen's bedroom. And I'm gonna put 2 teen boys in here. First, I need the bunk beds. Bunk number 1. And right across, we're gonna have bunk number 2. I hate float placing stuff because it is frustrating as all fuck. Now I'm trying to decide what else I want to give them. So this seems like the best way to get double desks in here. I do think I want to add maybe a mirror over here. I'm definitely going to want some type of decorations. Teen room done. The teen room was the one that I had the most ideas for. So now we're gonna go to the 2 girls. I don't think kids can sleep in the top bunk, which is quite unfortunate when you're building a double room. Is that toy box probably not functional? Yeah. But for vibe-wise, I think it's cute. Is it clipping a tiny bit in a weird way? Yes. The absolutely most necessary item anywhere is one of these night lights. Otherwise, they wake up all the frickin' time because of monsters. So they do at least, at a minimum, get a night light. Other than that, I'm gonna leave the room like this. So it's gonna be a toddler and a baby, which is gonna be terrible for actually playing because no one will sleep ever. I actually might just put them like right along this wall. Along this wall is just going to be all toys. They at least get an insane toy collection. And then in this corner, we'll put the desk. Honestly, the decorations for this room might just be like a bunch of stickers stuck on the wall, but we'll see. And that is it. House is complete. So this is what you'll see when you first enter the apartment. Over to one side of the apartment is the kitchen. So when you look in the other direction, you see the dining area as well as the living room. In the living room, you have seating for, I believe, 7 Sims. And in the dining area, it is 6 Sims that sit in regular chairs and 2 Sims that sit in high chairs. If you go through this door in the back, it's going to lead you to the bedrooms. But first we're going to head for this one in this side, which gets you to the bathroom. I wanted the bathroom to be functional for a lot of people at once. So there's a sink area that's kind of like more or less open to the living room. And then we also have a toilet in the first closed room and a tub as well as a shower in the second closed room. And then if we go into the hallway, it is very skinny hallway that just has 3 different doors in it. First door that's near the bathroom will take you into the teen bedroom. Right when you walk in, you'll be greeted by 2 desks. Off to the other side near the window, we have the 2 bunk beds, as well as a hangout area that has like a TV and a couch in it. On this last part is just a wardrobe and a mirror. Heading into the second bedroom, this is the girls' room, or like the kids' room. On one side, we have beds and kind of wardrobes. And then if we flip around to the other side, we have the play area as well as the homework area and a few decorations on the wall as well. Lastly, we have the kids' room. Opposite the door, we have the toy area with a reading nook as well as a dollhouse, a teddy bear, and a box of toys. In the back, we have a desk with a tablet, of course. And then on the last wall is where the toddler and the baby sleep. Although I'm sad I cannot save this to the gallery, I am excited that I managed to fit places for 8 Sims to sleep and hang out. I will admit I did not add too many activities for people to do besides computers, but to be honest, I just did not have a lot of space for that. They do have a few bookshelves as well as a few computers that they can use, and a TV and a gaming system, but I do wish I could get a few more skill building activities in here as well. I just straight up did not have the space for them. At the beginning, I was also hoping I could squeeze in a 4th bedroom so the parents could have some private space, but I did not manage to get that for this one. Overall, I think it turned out way better than I expected. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me for a future video.